What if I told you that living paycheck to paycheck is costing you more than just money? It's a silent thief, stealing your health, your dreams, and your future. We're told to work harder or cut back on lattes, but the reality is much deeper. The cycle of just getting by is a trap, and today we're exposing the hidden costs no one talks about. This isn't another just save more video. We're diving into the psychological and systemic chains that keep you stuck. We'll break down 5 uncomfortable truths: the stress tax, opportunity cost, debt trap, lifestyle inflation illusion, and the systemic cycle. By the end, you'll see why it feels impossible to get ahead and what you can actually do about it. Ready to confront some hard truths? Let's get into it. Truth number 1 starts now. The first hidden cost is the stress tax. This isn't a government tax, it's paid with your well-being. When you're always worried about bills, your body is in a constant state of stress. It's like having a dozen browser tabs open in your mind, all flashing red alerts. Chronic financial anxiety floods your body with stress hormones, slowly eroding your health. Studies link this to high blood pressure, heart disease, insomnia, and depression. The irony? The stress of not affording medical care can make you even sicker. It impacts your work. How can you focus or be creative when you're consumed by financial dread? It seeps into relationships, causing tension and resentment. The sleepless nights, the constant knot in your stomach. These are the real payments of the stress tax. The less money you have, the more stress you pay, draining your energy and happiness. It's a cruel paradox. Being broke is more expensive for your health and peace of mind. Recognizing this is the first step to breaking free. Now, let's talk about the next hidden cost. The second cost, and perhaps the most insidious, is opportunity cost. It's a silent thief, stealing possibilities right under your nose. It's the hidden price you pay, the price of the life you could be living, the dreams you postpone, and the potential you never unlock. It's about the paths not taken, the experiences missed, and the future that slips through your fingers. Every dollar you earn is already spent, allocated to necessities and obligations, leaving no room for anything else. Leaving nothing for new opportunities, for investments in yourself or your future. You're stuck in a holding pattern, unable to break free. Want to take a course to double your income, to learn a new skill and elevate your career? It's out of reach. The funds simply aren't there, and the opportunity fades away. Stuck in a toxic job, a soul-crushing environment that drains your energy and enthusiasm? You can't afford to quit or take a risk, to pursue a more fulfilling career path. You're trapped by your financial circumstances. Investing? Even $100 a month feels impossible, a distant dream reserved for those with financial breathing room. Locking you out of wealth building, preventing you from securing your financial future and achieving long-term security. Opportunity cost isn't just about money, it's far more encompassing than that. It's about missed experiences, the joys and adventures that enrich life and create lasting memories. It's about growth, both personal and professional, and even your children's future, the opportunities you can't provide for them. You can't say yes to a trip, to explore new cultures and broaden your horizons. You can't help a loved one in need or buy a reliable car to ensure your safety and independence. Each no is a direct result of having no financial margin, of living on the edge with no safety net. The missed chances snowball, accumulating over time and creating a significant deficit in your life. No investments, no career growth, no new skills to enhance your capabilities and open doors. Over time, your world shrinks and your options narrow, confining you to a limited existence. The cost isn't just financial, it's a burden that weighs heavily on your mind and spirit. It's the compounding of missed chances and unlived potential, a constant reminder of what could have been. This is the true price of living paycheck to paycheck, a life constrained by financial limitations. Next, let's look at the debt trap, another significant consequence of financial instability. Because when you can't seize opportunities, you're often forced into debt just to survive, to cover essential expenses and bridge the gap between income and needs. And that's where the cycle tightens, trapping you in a spiral of debt and financial insecurity. Let's break it down and understand how this cycle perpetuates itself. The third truth, a harsh reality for many, is the debt trap. It's a cycle that can feel inescapable, a financial quicksand that pulls you deeper with every passing day. With no savings to fall back on, any emergency, no matter how small it seems initially, a car repair that's essential for getting to work, or a sudden medical bill that you weren't prepared for, quickly becomes a full-blown crisis, threatening your financial stability. You put it on a credit card, seemingly solving the immediate problem, but those cards often come with sky-high interest rates. Suddenly, that seemingly manageable $500 repair costs hundreds more in interest, ballooning the amount you actually owe. Next month rolls around, and another emergency pops up, adding fuel to the fire. The debt grows larger and larger, and your minimum payments eat up a significant portion of your budget, leaving you with less and less to cover your essential needs. For those without established credit, payday loans and cash advances are an even more dangerous option, with interest rates that can reach a staggering 300% or even more, trapping borrowers in a vicious cycle of debt. Debt becomes a psychological prison, weighing heavily on your mind and affecting your overall well-being. It starts dictating your choices, limiting your opportunities, and consuming every spare dollar you earn. As you struggle to keep up with payments, your credit score inevitably drops, making everything in your life more expensive and difficult to obtain, from car loans and apartment rentals to even basic necessities like insurance. The system, unfortunately, often punishes you for being in debt, making it even harder to escape the cycle and regain control of your finances. Each swipe of the card, each loan taken out, borrows from your future financial security, essentially selling your freedom for a moment of present relief. Lenders continue to profit handsomely while you're stuck paying for emergencies that happened years ago, hindering your ability to save and invest for the future. Even a small raise, which should be a cause for celebration, often gets immediately swallowed by past obligations and mounting debt payments. The debt trap keeps you running in place, like a hamster on a wheel, constantly working but never truly getting ahead. It ensures that your hard-earned money is constantly flowing to lenders, instead of being used to build your own financial security and create a better future for yourself. Breaking free from this trap means understanding how this cycle works, recognizing the patterns and identifying the triggers that lead to debt accumulation, and ultimately refusing to let it define your future, taking control of your finances and paving the way for financial independence. But even if you manage to get a raise, which is a significant step forward, there's yet another trap waiting to ensnare you, a subtle but powerful force that can derail your financial progress. Let's delve into this next potential pitfall and talk about the lifestyle inflation illusion, a phenomenon that can keep you from achieving true financial freedom. Doubt. The fourth truth, a subtle yet powerful force, is the lifestyle inflation illusion. It's a trap that many fall into without even realizing it. You get a raise, a well-deserved increase in your income, but a few months later, you're still living paycheck to paycheck, wondering where all the extra money went. The feeling of financial freedom remains elusive. That extra money gets absorbed into small upgrades, seemingly insignificant expenses that creep into your budget. Better coffee, a daily indulgence that adds up over time. Faster internet, because who can live without streaming in 4K? More takeout. Convenience becomes a necessity, not a treat. None of it feels extravagant. Each purchase seems justifiable, but it adds up fast, creating a significant drain on your finances. Your expenses rise to match your income, creating a parallel trajectory that keeps you stuck in the same financial place. And your financial security doesn't improve. Savings stagnate, and the dream of financial independence remains just that, a dream. It feels like progress, a sense of upward mobility, but it's just a more comfortable zero. You've upgraded your lifestyle, but not your financial well-being. True progress is growing the gap, widening the difference between your income and your spending, between what you earn and what you spend. It's about creating a surplus that can be used to build wealth and achieve your financial goals. Lifestyle inflation tricks you into closing that gap instantly, sabotaging your efforts to build a secure financial future. Deprivation and social pressure fuel the urge to spend more, leading to a constant desire for bigger and better things. Even people earning $70,000 or $100,000, seemingly high incomes, can end up broke if their expenses rise with their income. It's not about how much you make, but how much you keep. The illusion masks your vulnerability, hiding the fact that you're one step away from financial hardship. One emergency and you're back in the debt trap. A single unexpected expense can unravel your entire financial situation. The only way out? How do you break free from this cycle? When you get a raise, resist the urge to upgrade your lifestyle. Automate the extra into savings or investments. Make it a priority to save and invest a portion of every raise. Pretend the raise never happened. Maintain your current standard of living. Live on your old budget. Stick to your financial plan and avoid unnecessary spending. That's how you build real wealth, creating a foundation for long-term financial security, not just a nicer cage. Don't mistake a comfortable lifestyle for true financial freedom. But there's a bigger force at play, a systemic pressure that encourages consumption and perpetuates the cycle of lifestyle inflation, one that keeps the whole cycle spinning. It's a constant push to upgrade, to consume, to keep up with the Joneses. Let's talk about the systemic cycle, the underlying forces that drive lifestyle inflation and keep us trapped in a cycle of consumption. So, the fifth and final truth is the systemic cycle. Living paycheck to paycheck isn't just about bad choices. It's the result of a system designed to keep people financially insecure. Wages have stagnated, while housing, healthcare, and education costs have soared. A workforce living on the edge is less likely to demand better pay or conditions. The credit industry profits from your debt, encouraging spending and trapping you in the debt trap. Consumerism is relentlessly promoted, ensuring any extra money is quickly spent. Financial education is almost non-existent, leaving you unprepared for a complex world. Is this by accident or design? The truth is, the game is tilted. Personal responsibility matters, but the field is slanted against you. So what do you think? Is the system rigged, or is it all about individual effort? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's have a real discussion. Now let's talk about your next move. So there you have it, the 5 hidden truths behind the paycheck to paycheck cycle. It's not just about money. It's about your health, your opportunities, your future. Knowledge is power. Now that you see the system, what will you do? You can keep treading water, or you can start breaking the cycle, one decision at a time. Start with a real budget, automate your savings, and say no to lifestyle inflation. If you're ready to take control, hit subscribe and join the Rich or Broke community for more no-fluff, actionable wealth strategies. Thanks for watching.